everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rania. I'm a second year nursing student and I just completed my third year nursing school. So I know I usually say this at the end of the videos, but I checked my analytics and there's a whole chunk of you who don't even watch me till the end. So I'm just gonna say it up front. Please hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and now we'll get into today's video. So the question is nursing school hard? I wish I could give you a straight answer, but the truth is it's really subjective. How well you do depends on your priorities, your study habits, your study techniques, your support system, even like your command of the language that you're learning in. So everyone's experience is going to be different, and all I can really do is speak to you on my experience so far. And for me, I do feel really bad saying this because I know a lot of my classmates and a lot of my friends have really struggled in this program, but for me, this program is really not as hard as I thought it would be. However, I will say that there certainly are some things about nursing school that are tough and unlike any other program. I'll start first by talking about the courses. Honestly, I feel like I could have passed most of these courses like with my eyes closed. And I kind of did, considering I stayed home and slept through most of my morning classes, and yet I still got straight A's, so go figure. But I think that the reason I was able to do so well is because not only am I interested in the courses that I'm studying, but I also understand how to study effectively. Some of these courses are really dense with information, so you need to have effective study methods that actually work if you plan to learn and memorize these huge amounts of information that are thrown at you. I actually made a video recently on the study techniques that I use, so I'll post them up here or up here, I don't know, and I'll also post it at the end of the video if you're interested. But the point is, I think that learning how to study effectively will make your time as a student much, much easier. The second thing I want to talk about are the exams, the assignments, and the quizzes that we have. So I have no idea what other schools are like. All I know is my school, and in my nursing program, what makes it really easy for one to succeed is the fact that some of our courses have like weekly quizzes or weekly assignments. So we might have a class that has like 11 weekly quizzes, each worth 5%. So all you have to do is pass that quiz each week, and then boom, that's like an easy 50-55%. And if you don't do well on an exam, it's okay because you're able to just easily pick up those lost marks through those weekly quizzes or assignments. Like I said, I don't know what other schools are like, but this is how some of my courses operate, and it is a huge, huge help. I mentioned in a few other videos that I've already done university in the past, and I feel like my last degree was actually tougher than this one. I don't know if it's because I was younger and like stupid and not focused, but I think a part of it is because my courses back then were made up of only two components, which was the final, which was like 50%, which was the midterm, which was like 50%, and the final, which was also 50%, or like 40-60 or 30-70. Whatever the grade split was, the point is our classes were made up of only two components, so if you did poorly on your midterm, like, you're pretty much screwed for your final. The only thing though about having these weekly quizzes and assignments is that they really add to your workload. While I don't find the courses in this program to be difficult, I do find that the program is very demanding. On top of our readings and exams and clinicals, we have these little annoying quizzes and assignments and reflections that really begin to feel like a hassle. When you've had a full week of classes plus like 40 hours of clinical, those little 5% quizzes, like, they seem like a lot. Like, you don't want to do them. Now, for me, the toughest thing about nursing school would have to be the clinical component. On top of having a full course load, you're also working shifts in a clinical setting. Your shifts could be 8 hours or they could be 12 hours. You could be working 16 hours a week or you could be working up to 40 hours a week, and this is all on top of your classes. So as you can imagine, this can be really draining. Like, you could be waking up at 4:30 in the morning to start your shift, and then coming home from an emotionally and physically draining day, only to be up all night studying because you have a 9 a.m. pathophysiology exam in the morning. Like, it can be really hard, you know? This semester, there were some weeks where I had 40 hours a week of clinical on top of my full course load. So I had class Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and I had clinical Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, I had absolutely no time for myself, and it was so hard. However, that won't be the case for me this coming semester. Thank goodness I have my weekends off. Like, if I didn't have my weekends off this semester, I don't know what I would do. Like, that was really tough. So by having such an insane workload, I haven't really been able to work while in nursing school, and my financial goals got put on hold, which was a little tough for me. Luckily, I have no one who's dependent on me, so me not working is not really a big deal. It's just more of an annoyance. But I definitely do feel for my classmates who have children, especially the single parents. Like, I do not know how they do it. It's just like they're incredible. Like, they're superheroes. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, if you try working during nursing school, like, it's gonna be tough. So that was my take on the difficulty in nursing school. I think that as long as you use effective study techniques and you develop good study habits, then you should be able to get through your courses no problem. And if your courses are made up of lots of small quizzes, assignments, and reflections, make sure you do them all because all those little marks add up and they can make the difference between a pass and a fail for some people. Clinicals are definitely emotionally and physically draining, and you're going to experience a tired that you've never experienced before. But as long as you've got a good support system, you'll get through it. And do make sure that in your support system, you include your classmates as well as even your clinical instructors and other nurses because nobody, absolutely nobody, is going to understand what you're going through except for the people who are going through it with you or the people who've already been through it. So that's it. If you are among those who actually watched to the end of this video, then I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.